Ubiest. I'm in Tulsa at Melton's home terminal, and we're going to get a little work done on our truck. Ubiest of the tubiest. The best YouTube subscribers on the planet. That's you. And I'm 50 plus. Yes, I'm in Tulsa. I'm at the home terminal here, and this is an extremely nice terminal. It is really nice, and they got these big, huge, fancy-ass washing machines, you know, and I took my laundry in there to wash them, and then they got, you know, they're this, you know, these big, oversized, you know, extra modern washers and dryers, right? So I put all my stuff in there and kicked it on, and the wash thing went like 55 minutes or something like that. And then I moved them to the dryer, and I did have some, you know, some heavy stuff in there. Come to think of it, I still have some stuff in there. Anyways, it took the dryer like, I want to say almost 2 hours, maybe more. It was crazy, but I had a bunch of stuff in there. Anyways, I got you on here not to just ramble on about that crap, but to talk to you about shops for trucks. Now, I'm going to start with my Volvo. You guys remember the first truck I got was a 2019 Volvo when I was at Swift, and I really like that truck. Volvo makes a very comfortable, smooth riding truck, and they're all of the modern trucks or modern body style trucks. They have setback axles. Okay, that means that they you know, when you see a long nose like a W900L or Peterbilt 389 or whatever it is, the tires look like they're real close to the front bumper, right? They're like way out there, and the wheelbase is stretched out kind of on that style. But if you see a modern style truck, a more aerodynamic style truck, it looks like the tires are closer to the door jamb where the door would open, right? The tires are, you know, kind of back a little bit. They're called, it's set back, okay? And the reason they do that, and then not all the tires are pushed way out in front like the classic style, is because the vehicles handle turns and maneuverability better. The further out and set forward the axles are, the better the ride. The longer the wheelbase, the more comfortable ride they have. So those older classic ones ride really, really well, but the newer ones turn on a dime, you know, in comparison. Okay, so the Volvo, however, it damn near look like you sitting on top of the tires, man. Them suckers way back there, and the turning radius, you can almost drive the tractor into the trailer. You can almost jackknife it itself. I mean, they're amazing, man. I mean, those Volvos ride, bro, and they drive really, really well when they driving. Shit, you know. I mean, and it might have just been mine, you know. Excuse me. I don't know. That's very rude. Excuse me. Sitting around for a long period of time make you sleepy also. Anyways, I have another subscriber that works with with Swift too, and I've been knowing him for quite a while, and he has a Volvo, and I meant to ask him how it's running, but mine had electrical problems, and whenever I would take it to the shop to get it fixed, they would, oh, it's done, and it ain't fixed. It's not fixed. Within a few hours, the batteries drain, and they're toast. And then their fix is to charge the batteries back so that they can, not fix the dead short that's draining the battery all the way down. I mean, that's just crazy, and coming from that repair background and managing that type of situation, I know when you call me and tell me that it's ready, I know it's not ready, because I know the situation is going to take longer than that. I'm prepared to understand that. So don't call me in 5 minutes talking about it's fixed. It's bullshit. And that's what happened every time that Volvo went to the dealership. So it brings me up to today. I'm here because my truck has a Kim's system. This is a Kenworth T680. Gosh, I'm gonna have to edit that. It is crazy. Anyways, I got a 2020 Kenworth T680, and it has this KIMS system in it, Kenworth Idle Management System, and ideally it works like the Freightliner. They have the optimized idle, except optimized idle work. I'm sure the KIMS system work too. It's just this particular truck has an issue with the KIMS system, and it won't come on. If I turn it on, then it won't work like it's supposed to. The battery voltage gets low. This thing's supposed to start up the truck, and then it would run and charge up the batteries that runs the KIMS system. And the KIMS system actually is the bunk heater, and it's the AC unit. It runs off batteries until the batteries get low, and then it cranks up the truck and then charges it and then shuts it off, and then it may run for an hour and then it shuts it off, and then the AC and the heater supposed to work for quite a long time. And I assume it would work if the batteries would charge. God. It's like noon. I've already been up for 12 hours. I started driving at 1 a.m. this morning to get here. So, excuse me. So, anyways, when you come in, you get the truck checked out inbound. They look the truck over and then send me to the shop so I can get these things taken care of, the KIMS system fixed. And after about an hour, they called me, hey, your truck's ready. So I went over there and he says, well, you need to push these buttons in the smart wheel, and it'll raise the idle. I said, well, raising idle isn't the problem. The problem is the KIMS system doesn't work. He says, man, I got to be honest with you, I don't know anything about that system. You're going to have to take it over to our Kenworth guy in the shop right next to us. I'm saying it's Melton's guys. He says, but this guy's been trained, and so that's what I did. I moved over here and I talked to that guy, and that guy was like, I don't know. We don't have enough experience with that, I'm gonna have to get on the phone and call some people and see if we can find something out. But anyway, you number quattro in line. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait until it's my turn. And I watch guys coming in and out of the shop extremely frustrated. I'm very frustrated. And the fact is, when a truck goes down, your income stops. They do have a set amount that they pay each day, but it's nothing in comparison to driving. They compensate you some for sitting around. But excuse me. Yeah, this is gonna be a yarny video. I think I'm gonna leave them in there for dramatics. Okay. But guys, I kind of want to explain to you a little bit about how the service side of automobiles works. And it's the way it works in automobiles is pretty much the same way it works in trucks, with the exception of automobiles is absolutely light years ahead of trucking. I mean, bro, it's like a grown ass mature man in cars and an embryo not even born yet in trucking. That's just how far different they are. And it's amazing how wow. You know, and then you pay $175,000 for these damn things and then take them somewhere, and the people who were supposed to work on those, they don't know what the hell they doing. That is horrible. Okay. But you know, these companies keep these trucks long enough for them to stay into warranty, so when they get rid of them, the person who buy them still have a little warranty on them, which increases the value of the truck on resale. So all these trucks, these company trucks, they have warranty. Okay. Of course, the mega carriers or any carrier who has their own staff of mechanics and shops and stuff, they are not dealers, but they can be authorized by the dealer to perform warranty work if their shop meets certain criteria and that the technicians meet certain criteria. So if I'm going to say Lexus because I know the intricacies of Lexus and even Mazda to an extent where I can speak the truth to you undoubtedly. And all of them work this way, but I'm going to specifically say those two. They cannot, even if they sell the vehicles, this is a Lexus, Toyota, or a Mazda product, Ford, Mazda, if they are selling that product, they have brand new cars, brand new zero untitled vehicles on their lot, then they are a dealer. If the cars on the lot, if all the cars on the lot have been previously titled, they are not a dealership. Okay, they can say whatever, they can call them whatever, they call it whatever, they're a used car lot. Okay, but if they have cars on the lot that have never been titled, they are a dealer. Okay, and a dealer can be authorized to make factory covered, basically warranty repairs on those vehicles if they have a shop that meets certain criteria. And that means that they can't just go hire, you know, Billy Joe Bob off the street who just finished, you know, his shift at McDonald's to come back there and, you know, pull the instrument cluster out of a $120,000 Lexus, you know. In order for them to get Lexus to pay for it, that technician has to have a specific amount of training, and the training has to come from the factory. And so let's say a dealership has 10 technicians. 2.5 of those technicians have to be factory certified, and at least one of them, there will be 10%, have to be master certified. And unless that's the case, then they cannot perform factory warranty repairs. So that's the reason car dealerships send their technicians out to be trained by the factory, by the manufacturer, and keep sending them so that they can keep rolling up in rank and go from, you know, like a junior level guy to a medium level guy, to a senior level guy, to a master technician. And the reason that how they get there is going through these schools and getting all these classes covered. A lot of them you take online, and it's a training online, but there are hand live training schools that the manufacturers own, that the technicians have to go to and pass with a satisfactory rate, and they have to have the ASE master certifications and things of that nature, L1s and all that kind of stuff. Okay, those are certifications through ASE. Okay, so after they've completed all those things, then they can become a master technician, and if they are a Lexus master, and you have 10% or greater Lexus mechanics in your shop, you can perform manufacturer's warranty work. Okay, so that's a long story, right? But just because they sell new cars don't mean that they can fix them. Same thing in trucking, except there is no standard in trucking. Okay, you go to school, you go to diesel mechanic school, you get out of diesel mechanic school, and you go get a job. Okay, and do they have factory training? Yeah. They'll send one or two, maybe, and then people don't know what the hell they're doing. And that's the reason why TAs and Petros and all these other places that perform work on certain trucks, in fact, they have trouble getting the warranty work handled on PACCAR products because PACCAR won't let them work on it, because their technicians don't have certifications. They don't go through the training. But what are you going to do when you're in the middle of nowhere and your truck breaks down? Their only thing there is the petrol, the TA, the pilot, that loves. And you broke down. You can get your truck towed to a dealership so you can sit there. Then you go to the dealership when you get there with your truck now, and then you get the dealership, and the guy at the dealership knows what the shit he's doing. Why? Because they don't have the same training standards that they do it in automotive. As people get online, they're going to say, yeah, they do. Blah, 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 bullshit. This is what I did for a living. Yeah, and I know for a fact what I'm talking about is true. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on my channel saying that shit. If I couldn't back it up 100%, and I can. Anyway, if you're a truck driver, you goddamn know. You've experienced it. You know what I'm talking about. You have sat at a goddamn truck stop, a TA, a petrol, or at a dealership for days waiting for your shit to get fixed, and then they fix it, and you don't even leave the parking lot. A motherfucker do the same shit. Tell me if you drive, I don't have to defend my words, because you know I'm telling the truth. All of those that'll comment down there saying it ain't right, their asses don't drive. That's bullshit. It don't work. I'm telling you. So I'm sitting here, and it's happening to me right now. I'm sitting here, and Melton is not a mammoth. They're not a mega carrier. They're a decent sized trucking company. They got some good foundation, but they're not a mega carrier. They don't have 25,000 freaking trucks running around, okay? But they do have, all their fleet is Kenworth. They got some, a couple of, I seen a brand new Freightliner. So they still doing a couple of Freightliners, but the very vast majority of it is Kenworths, okay? And Melton has a factory trained Kenworth technician. His bay is right in front of mine. Problem is 10%. You just need, one or two. If you got 20 guys working in the shop, which they don't have 20 guys working in the shop. If they had 20 guys working in the shop, all we need was 2. The other 18 don't know what the fuck is going on when it comes to these, the intricacies of these trucks. Now, to all the carriers' defense, the terminal guys, the terminal mechanics, they're not there to do that kind of shit that I have going on, because it's a warranty deal. The trucks are still under warranty. Technically, they can go back to the dealership and get fixed. The reason that the mega carriers have mechanics here is because they try to cut down on the time that it spends at the dealership to get service. Because you take it to the dealership, somebody might be there for a week. Can you imagine? You know, with issues going on with your truck, you gotta be down for a week. Yeah, you might not be able to imagine, because this is a rookie channel. We are rookies. We don't know. That's why I'm sitting there telling you these things. But when the guys, there's a few drivers that been driving for a while that watch me, and right now they're going, they're pulling their hair out. You know why? Because they know exactly what I'm saying. Is you lose a lot of money. You do, man. You lose a lot of money. Okay, so if I'm a service director or a regional director at Mazda or Lexus, and which I was, so I know. I'm telling you by experience. Okay, if somebody have a problem with their vehicle, and it's a problem that's very difficult to diagnose, or it's taking a while, or we have to have a factory engineer come down and look at the vehicle. The owner of that vehicle is not out of a car. They have a car to drive because they get a loaner. What do we do out here, man? You know, what if you're in BFE, you know, as a TA? What are you gonna do? They're gonna give you another 2019 Kenworth T680 to go drive all over the country until they get done fixing yours? No, man. The infrastructure in trucking for mechanics, man, for fixed operations, oh, just sucks horribly bad. Fixed operations, by the way, is parts, body shop, and maintenance repairs. Okay, it's fixed operations, but they suck, man, suck bad. So I got here this morning. My truck's been through inbound. It went through the first shop, and now it's waiting to go into the shop to see the one Kenworth factory train guy that's actually here, and I'm number 4 in line. It is. Oh shit! I'm looking at I won't tell you what time it was, but I'm talking to my phone. Like 2:00. So the chance of me getting that shop today is pretty slim. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm supposed to be home Thursday. I'm getting there one way or the other. I'm gonna fly if I got to, because yesterday, Monday, my dad had his surgery. Some of you all know that at the time I had to make a decision about Swift. My dad was going through some chemo, and he just found out he had cancer, and he went through the chemo, and then he just done the surgery on Monday to remove the bladder and the prostate. Now he got the peanut little bag tube thing, but you know, he's still alive, and you know, it's all good. It's all good. A whole lot of folks can't say they got their pappy hanging around with them, you know, rub them on the head and everything, you know. I mean, I still have them, so I'm good, okay. But I'm going home to see him. I mean, this is the weekend that I'm supposed to be home. So either I'm going down under a load, take this truck home, or I'm gonna get on one of them big birds and fly home. But I'm getting to the house. I can go see my daddy, my wife. Happy birthday to my wife. She just had a birthday on 23rd, and family took real good care of her. Big fancy party and everything, so it was all good. But that's another sacrifice we make, man, while we do this profession. We spend a lot of time away from family. We miss a whole lot of stuff, you know. And to compound that, sitting in BFE at a truck stop in a waiting area in them hard ass seats, listening to the technicians chew on pizza and tell stupid stories and shit and not fixing your truck. And then when the parts come back to you and say, oh, all the parts didn't come. Oh, they didn't send the right thing. The parts on back order. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. That's bullshit. Is lies. They done ordered the wrong part, didn't order the enough parts, or didn't get the order in time to get it sent over. So that means it's back order. No, it ain't. It ain't back order. Your ass didn't finish eating your pizza fast enough to go call and get the parts order before the goddamn parts place cut you off. That's what happened. Been there, done that, got a t-shirt. You're not gonna bullshit me. Not in this. Anyways, let me get off my goddamn rant. Plus, hell, it's been 30 minutes. Y'all get 30 minutes of listening to me yarn and did get all hyped up, pissed off. So, anyways, I know Melton is gonna take care of me. They have to this point, and I'm really happy. They had a nice little deal in there. It's a presentation for the people who've been here for quite a while, and it was pretty good. Man, this place is the bomb. I'm gonna put some pictures up after this one. Anyways, Ubiest. Deliver undistracted, and hopefully you can deliver some parts to these goddamn truck stops. Here we go. Boop.